I'll just say that. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Alright, so generalization. Is there any instance where you could have used these skills in the past?
Yeah. So, I was like, there was this one day I was cooking dinner. I was making like an appetizer soup and stuff, and my kid, I won't say his name, but my kid, he was playing, and he got hurt. He started freaking out, and it was just a lot at one time. Like, my soup wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, and my kid was having a moment, and then I started to have a moment, and instead of letting it escalate to that point, I could have like used this to center myself and just like go back into the present moment.
That's a great example.
Thank you.
I think one thing comes to mind. There was this time like a few months ago where I was working on like a bunch of different projects and I was really busy. And there was like a time where all of the people who I was working on for the different projects kind of all at once kind of talked to me and they were like, oh my gosh, you need to like finish your part. But it was just too much all at once because again, I think I started like 7 different projects. So that was a lot and it made me very like overwhelmed. So I just kind of like stopped doing any of the projects. And I think if I used this, it would have helped me.
Well, I have a story about my daughter who accidentally lashed out at my dad who was in the hospital, and I ended up in front of my sick father yelling at my daughter who lashed out at my father because he said something to her that he didn't have a great tone, and my daughter was really upset by that. She took it personally, and I got really upset because number one, my dad is sick, and he's actively in the hospital, and he doesn't really know what's going on with him. He's 87 years old, so instead of me reacting to my 9-year-old, I could have very much controlled my emotions by using some of these in the moment, just at least breathing and practicing, just kind of putting my body close to my chest, because I think that I needed like a hug in that moment, and rather than yelling at my kid who really was just defending herself, I could have easily just kind of separated the two and just was like, all right, let's calm ourselves and come back together as a family. So yeah, this could have been really helpful in that situation.
Looking back, I did go like 2 weeks ago out to dinner with my family, and it was my favorite restaurant, and I was really looking forward to it. I was having a really good day that day, and then we got to the restaurant, and I just noticed that the music was particularly very loud that day. We were like right by the speaker, I guess, and then there was a kid like sitting in the booth behind us that was like screaming the whole time, and I felt like I was really overstimulated, and I just kind of went from feeling really happy all day to just feeling super stressed and overwhelmed that I didn't even want to be there anymore. So I kind of went to the bathroom a little bit to try to like see if that would help, but then once I went back out, I just kept feeling really stressed, so I ended up just leaving, which was really unfortunate because that's my favorite restaurant and I was with my family. So I felt like maybe these exercises could have helped me in that moment to de-escalate how I was feeling, maybe when I went to the bathroom, and then maybe that would have helped me to recenter myself so I didn't have to leave and maybe had a better time.
Yeah, that's great. This is all great examples.
Really good stuff, guys.
So today we focused on grounding, emotional balance, increasing awareness of early warning signs, and gently reconnecting with our bodies.
Thank you all for showing up and participating at your own pace. Recovery after a manic episode takes time and compassion, and every small step counts.
Okay. Let's end with one slow breath. Inhale. Arms rise slightly. And exhale, letting everything settle.
And for checkout, I just want us all just to share one word of how you're feeling right now. I'll start.
Yeah, I feel calmer. I was wondering if there's like any resources that we could use to help incorporate this into our routines.
Yeah, we actually have an at-home Tai Chi worksheet for you guys to take home for you to follow along with some of the movements. So
Okay.
I'll give you guys that at the end of the session.
Thank you.
I just feel at ease.
I'm tired, but I'm comfortable being tired.
I feel pretty centered. I feel less disorganized in my thoughts, and I feel like I don't feel like I have any urges at the moment to go and do something. I just feel like I can just stay calm.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
And scene.
I still go.